unknown server error. Great. Cool. Great way to start things. It's useful for the 3D models. Anyway, let's see what our daily challenges are. Now, I forgot to do the daily challenges yesterday, and because it ends at noon, I was playing at like 11. So I managed to get all of my dailies done for yesterday, and then somebody bought something after it switched over to noon, so I actually completed one of the dailies there. But I mean, buying something, that would have just happened in the background anyway. As you'll see in my shop, like, oh man, it's hard not to buy something. You come in and you're like, oh cool, all these shops. And you look at the prices and you're like, oh, well, that's like so reasonable. Why wouldn't I buy that? He's got his catnip in his cat tree, so his little butt's sticking out of his little house. What? It's super mutants. Okay. And they can only be killed with a melee attack. Wonderful. So I'm going to want my electric mayhem. Let's see, what are the other challenges for today? Complete an event, claim a workshop, kill a legendary. Okay. Now, it looks like my usual one's taken, so let's go to Mananga. If you ever get the claim a workshop as a challenge, some of the easiest ones to do are the power stations, because a lot of them don't have a fast travel point that's close by. They've got one that'll give you a good walking distance away from it. But the power plants always have the actual power plant as a waypoint, which is right next to the power relay. See, it's just in here and it's telling me I gotta kill the Pharaoh ghouls first. Which, I mean, let's not waste ammo on this. This is the Executioner. I like to name my weapons that I keep, because it's like, it just gives it that flavor. I know what situation it's for. I had to do that twice because, see, it definitely didn't register the first one, because this is an instigating weapon. Now, what instigating means in terms of legendaries is it does double damage if they have full health. Now, its other effect is that power attacks do a bonus 40% damage, so you get that bonus 40% plus double damage. You can pretty much flatten anything, or execute them. Just like that, we have a workshop, and that's one challenge down. Okay, so let's see. What other challenges we got? We got take a photo in Nuclear Wasteland, which is basically their version of Fortnite, or the other one. PUBG. PlayerUnknown's Battleground. I know the full name better than I know the acronym. Whatever. This is a weekly. I've got 17 hours left. I could probably do the critical hits to an enemy, but I never really bother with them. They're not necessary, so I don't care to. Finding a legendary enemy, completing an event, and a daily operation. I can do all those. Leveling up, we'll see. At this point, it's harder and harder. Wolf Horde. See, I don't want to do the Wolf Horde because that's not a legendary. I want to do Fly Swatter because that's easy peasy. Unless it's glitched out. If the event's glitched out, the thing will just literally book it into the mountains as fast as it can, and you just won't see it again. Or it just won't exist. I'm gonna let this guy, like, finish it off, I think. Come on. You're a 110. You can do this. There you go. I just had to make sure he got to participate in that kill. More to make sure it counted the event for him. Because I don't know if me just kind of wrecking it would have kind of superseded it, been like, you didn't really participate, so we're not going to count it for you. Always be thinking of others. It's the right thing to do. Oh, really? You watch me blow up a helicopter and you're like, I'm gonna go punch that guy with a knife. Punch him with a knife. Because he can't stab me. I'm in power armor. Like, bruh. Oh, they're coming up behind me. Right as I ran out of ammo. The gaming gods are on my side in this game. I mean, somewhat. So let's see. We are jumping in now to see which legendaries we can sell. I don't even know how much script he has left to sell. Like I don't like the limits with the machines. It's like 150 a day is just not enough. You end up overloaded with all these legendaries that you don't want. I thought I was going to keep this. Due to reaching the max amount. Oh, okay. I have too much script. That's fair. That happens. See, like I said, you end up with so much. It's like, why would I even bother to? And woohoo! It's a black powder pistol. I'm being facetious. That's terrible. So we're gonna immediately trade that back in. Let's get rid of the shish kebab first, I guess. Or do I want to keep the Gatling plasma? I have a Gatling gun that's basically out of ammo at this point. Well, you know what? There's a weapon upgrade station. Oh, there we go. Hey, cat. What's up? Oh, he's on the prowl. Okay, find somewhere to settle in, buddy. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. Let him know that I want him to lie down, I guess. Probably make him decide to leave, because then it's not his idea. Let's see. So we're gonna try to modify. Well, first let's take. You can't sell these things if they've got. Okay, it's a 1-star and it's only got damage to scorched. Pretty sure that means we're about to switch to this one, because yeah, damage to scorched is just so much higher. Let's see. I need something, apparently. But it's blocked from me. Science Master. And then I can equip this. Prime Receiver to it. Oh, but the other abilities on it are so terrible. I might just leave it as is in that regard for now. Need more circuitry. That's what I get for selling all my supplies all the time. You run out quick. You run out of space for it quick. You only have the 800 in your camp, and if you're not paying for Fallout first, that's all gonna be your components for building stuff. I need to go upstairs, not further down. Okay, well, I can get rid of the Gatling gun. Gatling guns are neat. They're just... they don't pack quite the punch you need, right? There we go. Now we'll sell the shish kebab. And then we have 20 left. See, this is the problem. Haven't even run the daily yet, and the daily is 2 legendaries if I do it quick enough, which for the legendary I usually do it quick enough, even alone. We're gonna make that a favorite for now, but the minute we get something better, we're gonna drop this like a hot sack of potatoes. Okay. Let's see. Can we guarantee a legendary? Well, almost. I don't really have to do anything in here.
Welcome, teachers and students, to Watoga High School's annual Monster Mash. Please gather in the commons and await your instructions. Teachers, race to find the Monster Mask. After you get it, run from the students.
Pretty sure that's a robot shooting
Be sure to collect as much as
these
possible.
things.
The more candy you collect, the more supplies you will be awarded for
Yeah,
next year's
it's a good gun, I guess. I mean, it shoots a lot.
Find them and refill the mask. Students, chase into the monster mask with a baseball bat like a piñata.
Let's see,
You
the
can't
ammo
keep any
gauge.
candy that falls
The
out
ammo
of the
gauge
mask,
hasn't even gone down that
you
much.
can
So, I
make a
mean,
smart choice and turn it in for prize.
yeah, okay.
And remember, this is the only time it is permitted to hit a teacher while on school grounds, and
Honestly, if I could get the anti-armor or double projectile on this, then I'd keep it for sure. That, I think, is what's going to end up replacing this, is something with one of those abilities on it. Maybe even extra damage while aiming. Because the Scorched bonus, while this is primarily a good weapon for that, it's also good for small stuff. And that's what it ends up getting used for the most part. So you can't upgrade it with the prime receiver, because then you're going to end up running out of ammo all the time. So I'm literally only here because this is usually a good place to find a legendary or two. I never think to check. Yeah, see, I got super duper on, so I'm not even doing as much damage as I could be. Gotta have bloody mess on. Foolish, foolish choices. Oh well. That's the one thing. Yeah, it's like, I like that there are the perk cards like that, but it just doesn't make sense to have to flip between them. 'Cause I'm generally going to be in a safe area as long as I remember, and if I don't, well then it's like, doesn't feel like it's because of a difficulty with the game or anything, or it's like that's supposed to be a challenge. It's just my dumbass forgot to look at my card before I left my camp. Literally after cooking too. It's like, oh no. It's like, so I shouldn't lose the damage boost based on that. It's like, realistically, it's like those perks, like Super Duper and Ammo Smith, should just be unlocked, I guess. I kinda know where it is, but it's like just outside of my reach apparently. Oh, I'm getting bored of this and I'm getting attacked. Usually pretty good at lockpicking, even the hard ones, but I don't know. Mowing them down, left and right. Oh yeah. Just gonna take some of that, because I mean I need junk. I always need junk. Okay, where are we going for the... See, this is a good place to farm XP, because you've got to put on the mask and then go to the candy, but the ghouls are also attracted to the candy as like part of their program. Having some digestion issues, so I apologize. Cat's on my lap, not really helping, more like pinning me, making me unable to do anything. But yeah, they'll be attracted to these things, so... Oh, here come what would have been the next wave of dudes hanging around. So let's see, it's over there somewhere. Goes kitty, keeping my lap warm. So they're probably going to be hanging around, yeah. Every once in a while. Usually like once a round. Sometimes not.
Please gather the
I
comments
wanted
and
to
wait
say
for the
that
next round of the Monster
because I think
Mash
the
to
round will
begin.
probably end soon.
If you
Sometimes,
have candy
nope.
from the previous round, you can turn it
Heck,
in
it could
at the
be
smart
hanging around
vending
somewhere
machine
in
for
the map
prizes.
right now.
Make the smart choice. Reminder, teachers grab the mask.
But there's
You
3
collect
rounds,
candy
so
falling out of the
if you
mask.
don't get a legendary on the first
You
one,
find buckets of candy hidden around
don't
the schools.
fret,
to
don't worry
refill
too
that.
much, because you're gonna get
Students,
more
hit the monster
opportunity.
mask like a pinata and collect candy just like that. On your marks. Get ready.
I need a workstation of some sort. Actually, I need to just go into my apparel. Yeah. See, they always give me... Yeah. See, I'm supposed to pick up that mask, and I bet it's going to make me over-encumbered again. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to see if we have a Death Claw Steak. Yes, we do. And that's going to increase my strength for a little while. Alright, that jerk's done. So do you not have, like, a workbench or some sort? I'm trying to turn on my flashlight, but it's like, oh no, you're wearing the mask. You're not allowed to use your flashlight. But we're also going to fill this place with dark corners and stuff, so, you know. You're going to wish you had your flashlight. Where did he just run through that door? Alright, that was some, I don't even know what you would call that. But it was deadly. Where were they even headed? Like, oh, it's up there. Okay. So let's go up there. Get me a candy bucket. I see you. Got 2 of them. So means the other guy just kind of ignored them being shot. Okay. Now we're running to this one. And there should be a bunch more ghouls. So we might get that level up. So far, no legendary. But I mean, this is a high XP event. So we'll see what we shall see. Nice. More candy. Now, fun fact about the Halloween candy that you pick up in this. Now, you can use it in the smart machine like they tell you, which, honestly, the best prize in that is the pencil. It's like 10 candy points, and that's 1 lead, you know? And I don't have to, if you are a ammo crafter, I don't have to tell you how valuable lead is. And you can actually get, like, a lot of candy very fast. So, let's say you end the round with 400 candy. Or end the game with 400 candy. That's 40 lead. Just in pencils. That you got as an extra side bonus. Along with all the XP and all the possible legendaries that you fought. Whatever. You know? and, you know, whatever you pick up, all that. Now, alternatively, yeah, this is interesting stuff too. One of the challenges that'll come up is eat pre-war food, and Halloween candy counts. So you can eat them like a regular food. They're negligible. It's like 1% in the amount that it fills you. But I mean, if you have 400, you can fill yourself up at least 4 times. But the other interesting thing about it is, let's see, if we go down here, you'll notice that the weight is 0. So it will never weigh you down, no matter how much you have. So you can carry this as like an emergency supply of food. You can keep it in your store. What I like to do is keep a lot of it in my camp store so that whenever people look at my camp, they're going to see the shop, right? And they're going to see, oh look, food, 1,200. And that's, of course, mostly because of the Halloween candy. There's other stuff in there, too. But it's mostly the unspoilable Halloween candy. And then we've got a few other things like the junk and the ammo and the weapons. So we've got a good spread that should basically attract people to it. And then they find out I have marsupial serum at 750 whenever the vendors sell it for like 2,000. So that's a good buy, right? If you don't think it's a good buy and it should be cheaper, I will absolutely lower it, because I mean it's just supposed to be my cheap, or my one kind of consistent source of money. It's like most of my other stuff that sells for 10. So I mean, after the selling tax, which, why does that even exist? You lose 10% of all your sales. So it's 9 caps per sale I get, which isn't really a lot. And the serum, the recipes for those are expensive. I don't think there's any other source for them either. So you're kind of stuck paying whatever you're stuck with in the White Springs bunker. Oh, there we go. Here's a legendary. See? There's almost always a legendary in these things. Okay, awesome. So that's the legendary done. And we're getting pretty close on the XP, so we might actually complete that during the daily ops. Oh, and a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Everything's coming up. Millhouse! Nuka-Cola Quantums are awesome because they let you make the Nuka Shine, which is kind of... It's great to, like... It's a weird item, is the best I can say. If you haven't used Nuka Shine, it's a fun quest whenever you first get it and get the recipe and everything. If somebody offers it to you, they are definitely 100% trying to trick you. But, I mean, nothing super bad is gonna happen. So don't worry about it. And just take your medicine. Definitely watched other channels like Kev Do It and him kind of pranking people. They seem to be pretty good sports about it. And they'll give you some good gear and stuff to send you on your way. But be ready for the trip. Is, I suppose, the best way to put it. I mean, you could just look it up, but where's the fun in that, right? It's not a particularly hard quest to find or to complete, and the effects aren't so bad that you're gonna be like, oh, I might die and lose like stats or something. No, you're not. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna. The worst is you're gonna have to pay a few caps, and I'm talking like 20, 30, like fast travel amounts of caps. I think I have a mosquito bite, and it is very itchy. So yeah, that's irritating. Huh? Where am I supposed to? I should probably be paying attention to where I'm supposed to be going, because I bet they're all like hanging out in a yeah. They're all just hanging out in a group. Hey, this candy's pretty tasty. Yeah. It's like why? So here I come to just blow them away. It's like they were just eating candy, man. They were just eating candy. Graceful. Graceful in the power armor. It's hard to do. But, you know, sometimes it happens. Oh, there's another legendary. And it's a 3-star as well. So that's awesome. So like I said, it doesn't always do it every round. But it is pretty consistent that there is a legendary. And it's not like this event is hard or anything. You can literally finish it by just standing in a corner and waiting for that timer to go down. So I don't know why people are so... What's the word? No, I'm not even sure. You know, that they avoid this like the plague, basically. Nobody's ever in this event. Like, I believe I was jumping in my first week with people who had been playing for like a year, and they said they came in here once. It's like, oh, I guess it's like it just scares them off. They're just like, nope, not worth it. And it's like, it definitely has its uses. I suppose that's not what events should be. They shouldn't be, oh, I'm jumping into this event for a specific purpose. It should be, I'm doing because it's fun. Where did I leave my... Everything's more difficult with a cat on your lap, but it's also worth it. Oh, oops. I just put ginger ale in my coffee, which is probably disgusting. So I'm not going to drink that. I'm gonna have to switch that before I can drink that. I've got the glass with ginger ale. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, Wolfworts, whatever. I think I just need to level up, basically, and do the daily challenge. Yep, exactly. I don't love the map personally. There's so many icons, and it's so hard to tell what's what. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get anybody for this daily op team. So I might end up just jumping in. We're running out of time on my stream here. That is supposed to end at 7. I kind of wanted to do some VR a little later. I feel really bad that the stream kind of audio for my mic got really scrambled, and it's painful to listen to. It's still probably a little amusing to watch some of the mods, but honestly, that the hands of God, or the fists of God, whatever they're called exactly, are a lot of fun. And I kind of want to do the adventures of Waffles, the cat, as he kind of punches everything off of every surface and cliff and whatnot. Because that's just good fun, really. I mean, I already pissed off the Stormcloaks, so we'll just continue his quest of pissing everybody off, I guess. Anyway, I think, yeah, okay, my items have lowered down enough that that's okay, but we're gonna go to my camp, break down some stuff, and deposit. Probably get rid of some of my legendaries into storage, just to lower this number down a bit. I did. I touched it to pick stuff up. I turn people into goo consistently. That's why I got these big plasma weapons. My purdy camp. Hey, I like that. Oh, my helmet's off. I don't like that. Yeah. The goo has, that's the fun thing, you can get nuclear waste from turning enemies into goo. So sometimes they'll turn to goo, and if they do, it actually creates nuclear waste, which is good for crafting. But yeah, we've got the background music was this girl. She plays her guitar out front. She's one of the companions. The companions that they just hang out at your camp though. You can't bring them with you to shoot stuff. So it's kind of a misnomer. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to bring them around. Oh yeah, the pool table's standard. The foosball table, though. Ooh. That's fancy. That's new. That's on the battle pass. What I really want... No, unfortunately. I don't even know if 2 people can use the foosball table at once. The pool table's, non-interactive. That's just junk, right? But the foosball table, you can play with that. But it's a very specific animation, so I don't think somebody else can do it at the same time as you. Ah, cool, I got a point. It's like, can I use the other side? Yeah. So, I'm not sure how that would work with 2 people. I should try it out sometimes. But let me see now. But let's see. If you look at the scoreboard, which is the battle pass basically, what I'm working my way up to, so we've got an electric train set that I really want for my room. And then we've also got this guy, a shooting gallery, which that one might actually be functional. So I don't know. That one looks kind of fun. If they do it where it's actually like a scoring arcade system, basically, that one I want the most. And of course, it's way near the end of the battle pass. But yeah, okay. So all I had left to do was level up and do the daily challenge. So what I'm going to do in just like a second here is jump into the daily challenge. I'm just gonna make sure I've got some of my kindred spirits on here, but I don't have well tuned, which I can give my. So there's lots of buffs, and the way to get buffs in this game is to play the piano, or any instrument really, or go take a nap. Yeah, so you'll get well rested from taking a nap, which gives you 3 hours of a 5% XP boost, and then well tuned gives you an extra 25 AP. Which, if you're trying to do a mission where you need to run around a lot, it's really, really helpful. So, this is about to pop for me, I'm hoping. There we go. You feel well tuned, it says in the top left. I think my face might be covering it up. And then we jump into our armor. Okay, somebody finally joined me, so that's great. We break down everything we've got. Except for my... I don't know why I have this. It must have been a mission reward. I've just been carrying it. It's probably one of the weirdest things that people would find on my corpse. It's like, he had a cow costume. Just ignore it and just take his ammo. Okay. So we're gonna go up against the super mutants now. Which have to be killed with a melee weapon. That's annoying enough. But I don't even have a full group. But that's okay. He's level like almost 300, so we should be fine. I can handle this thing alone. It's kind of a hassle, I guess. Let's see. Is he gonna even come? Phrasing. Huh. Did he really? Because I mean, I hadn't heard that. I know he did some pretty weird stuff. He was very odd. But I mean, he also wrote some of the best books, I mean, that I've ever read personally. I love The Hitchhiker's Guide. Okay, here he is. So what I'm gonna do now, what you should always do before a big mission, if you have any, is pop a couple lunch boxes. And then he should have gotten that bonus because he's right there. Yeah, exactly. He definitely earned his pass for being odd. And then hopefully this guy's about to pop a lunchbox or two. Just kinda in solidarity. Then we can get the full 100% boost. Which, no, it doesn't look like he has any. If he does, well... Oh, of course somebody joins right after that. Oh well. I don't remember where the first one is. Okay, there we go. Go. Now, the trick with daily ops is they have different levels of completion. So, for the very top one at Elder, for the Brotherhood of Steel, is 8 minutes. So we have to complete this in under 8 minutes. And the timer should be on the top right. I actually can't see it because I've got my chat there. So I'm just kinda gonna have to run through this, not really knowing. I hope that they're running to this one too. This is the easier one to get to for sure. I just need them to get this dog off me. Okay. I hate that because it's like they're doing it and then they knock you off of it. Well, I just lost like 10 seconds. Cool. No, he's not even low enough health. Right, so they've got the resilient modifier today, which means they can't be killed unless hit with a melee attack. You can hurt them, but as soon as they get to that 0 health point, see it starts hitting 0. 0 health. But then the minute you smack them, well, they're down. Okay, it looks like I got my level, and that'll be another, that'll be... Yeah, and every enemy is going to drop ammo for the gun I'm actually using, which is extremely helpful. Yeah, no worries. Oh, how much is left on this? Nothing. Run. He's got the right idea. Tin cans are useful. What? Don't smoke, kids. Eat it. Eat lightning bolts. I am Zeus. And Hercules. Hercules. Okay. Closer. Oh, I got XP bonus before, not even the level up. Okay. Stay near the uplink. This is gonna finish. remember this vaguely now. That would have been a lot more helpful earlier. There we go. There we go. Yep. Yep. Okay. Back on track. Pretty sure this is the level I did alone, so I mean we should be making a decent pace. Oh, no, never mind. We're doing awful. Light 'em up, boys. Yeah, almost done here. So, thanks. Good seeing you on the stream. Right. Later. Alright. And, hey, look at that. 7 o'clock. Perfect. So we just completed all of our daily tasks, apart from the PvP one, which we don't really care about, to be honest. I should have used my other weapon just because that reward, the plasma cores, is usually ultrasight fusion cores for me. Depends on what you use to beat the boss. It'll give you some prestige ammo based on the gun you use. So if you use a lot of prime weaponry, that's the best way to get your big gun ammo back. I mean, honestly, if you hit that guy with a mini nuke, I bet you would get a bunch of mini nukes. Okay. We're gonna leave the daily op team now, because, I mean, that guy joined really late. Not our fault. And then he didn't even join. I mean, we weren't even really started. But, whatever. Whenever you join somebody else's team, you kinda have to be ready to jump right in. Because they might be doing multiple runs or something. You don't really know. So it's best to just jump right in. Be ready to jump right in. Whenever you make a team, then you have the freedom to be like, well, I'm waiting until the bond is full. It's like, okay, yeah, you're the team leader. You started it. You're waiting for people and for that to happen. Whereas if you're joining, if they're already started, I mean, they're already started. That's kind of the point. They're not going to wait around like 3 days just to get a full group. And if you're joining, well, you should be ready to go. Or you're just going to end up in a group where everybody's about to leave. So you're just holding up that space from somebody who might jump right in. Oh, I accidentally took something out. Let's see. So as you'll see, I put all my plans for 10, regardless of what it says their value is. Like, there are ones in here that say 150, 100. Pretty sure I've got some plans in here in the weapon side that are worth like 3,000. Yeah, and it's 10 caps. So, you know, the only thing that's kind of expensive is the marsupial serum and any legendaries that I happen to be selling. Ooh, excuse me. Gassy tum tum. Need some antacids. Used to use Zantag, but they took that off the market. So, you know, what can you do? Yeah, most of the guns are pretty. My most expensive one was over 1,000 caps, and it's sold. So, an anti-armor gauze rifle, pretty hardcore. But yeah, I've got 15 marsupial serums in here for 750 caps. Pretty decent price. Anyway, let's see what we actually unlocked on the scoreboard. I think, yeah, just some lunch boxes. And I don't use T60 armor, so who cares about that? We're close to the train set. What I could... wait. And some atoms. There's atoms to the left of it, atoms to the right. What's in the Enclave bundle? But what can the Enclave stuff even cover? That's what I want to know. Like, some of that stuff is pretty neat. I kinda really like the helmet, actually. But if it can't go on the XO1, then who cares? And also, I kinda like the silliness of the bubble helmet. I mean, I didn't at first, but I've kinda grown to appreciate it. Let's see. So it would unlock. Oh, wait. What? So there's two different kinds of shooting galleries, I guess? Well, geez. Now I kinda want both. I'm gonna have to see if you can buy it separately, or if you have to buy the whole set, because that's unfortunate. My cat is passed out, but he's kind of slipping in between my legs. So, but I don't want to close my legs anymore, because I'd crush him. You know what I mean? But he's like cuddling into that spot where he's going to slip. What a jerk. Being all adorable and stuff, making things difficult for me. Wait, what? How is that even... Like, the price here, $12.60. I'm sitting at $12.70, so it's like, what? How is it that close? T-Series and the XO1 power or paint. Oh, I like the color for the... Like, being able to do color for the jetpack. So that would be the XO1 color scheme. It's all... Like, I use red. So blue is kind of clashing, right? But that has a red and blue. Kind of... Oof. That's nice. But that's the only piece of it that I want, and it's literally all of my atoms. Cat just volted up like, whoa. Having a nightmare or something, I don't know. What do they got for the camp? What do they got? What do they got? Because I do want the Red Rocket Diner stuff, actually. I forgot. Oh, that's right. I wanted to redo my whole camp. Hmm. Like, if that was an actual defense turret, that would be pretty cool. Oh, my legs are getting tired from holding him in the very specific catch-all way. Ooh. Like, what does this all give? Red Rocket bar set, diner table, bistro tables, bar stools, and diner booth. Seat. Yeah, you know what? I kind of want it. Ooh, another easy one. Oh my. It's not like anybody is really watching this to be like, oh cool, he's playing more. Yeah. That would be awesome. But it's just not what's happening. Uh, that's cool. Whatever. I only just started. Don't really expect to have a thriving audience. Oh, is he gonna turn in a circle, or is he gonna just keep flying away? He's turning in a circle. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy out of the sky so fast. Oh, never mind. Okay, I gotta switch. I didn't realize just how much of a bonus this one got in terms of accuracy. So the plasma rifle's a little bit slower on the projectiles. Good for close range. Good heavy hitter, but not so great long range. But yeah, that one's particularly easy, and the other easy one is Manhunt at Grafton Dam. They'll both take you about 20 seconds if you're, particularly leveled. Well, once you hit level 50, you just need to grab a good gun. Like, just all I've got is my bunker buster. Or at least that's what it used to be called. it is a ultrasight troubleshooter's prime ultrasight Gatling laser. Okay, yeah. So it's got the troubleshooter, which is a plus 30 to machines, and then it's got a bonus to scorched because it's got the prime receiver, and it's just a kind of insanely powerful gun. I forget what the other mods on it are, because it's a 3-star. If you can, use a 3-star. Don't settle for 1. The extra ones are plus 33 VATS hit chance, and 25% less VATS action point cost. So, I mean, it's a good one to use in VATS, theoretically. Not that you need to, with the rate of fire. So, I prefer whenever they have, like, a stat boost, personally. But, you can't always get what you want. Just hang on to it until you get something a little bit better. Now, Leader of the Pack is a great one if you're doing legendaries, I gotta say. You're guaranteed to fight 3 of them, basically, because each wolf pack, there's 3 of them, and each leader is a legendary. Usually only a 1-star legendary, but hey, if you're searching for them for the weekly or something, then it's nice to know exactly where to go. Oh, what are you doing, huh? Okay. I moved too much while you were sleeping. He didn't like that. So I think I'm gonna have to go and maybe find a way to cozy him up a little better. Anyway, it was good playing with y'all. And I might be on a little later doing some off-the-cuff VR stuff. Who knows? We'll see. If anybody's ever interested in seeing some of Waffles the cat and his modded out version of Skyrim, I'm gonna have to mess with the dragons a little too. Yeah, and the enemies. There's a few mods, but they haven't really been popping up. We'll see. Anyway, until next time, I hope this was an experience for you.